But, you know, Iraq, everybody getting on President Bush all the time. You know, confidence levels down below zero. I don't even know what that means. But I'm not going to criticize the president like everybody else. I'm not going to go back and talk about his Texas Air National Guard days. Oh, no. Remember how no one could remember him showing up for duty? And then some people tried to make that an issue during the presidential campaign? Hey, leave him alone. I mean, look, he's the first guy to tell you that he had a big drinking problem back then. Do you really think it would have been good if he actually showed up and flew those fighter jets? Drink 1 case of beer, fly at F-15 worth $1 billion. You do the math. Can you imagine if he actually showed up for flight duty? He'd have invaded Mexico just to get the tequila. Yes, Lieutenant Bush, our intelligence says Mexico has WMDs, worms for margarita drinking. You will be greeted as a liberator on the beaches of Cancun. You must free the people from overpriced minibar drinks. And then people get on his case because when he was governor of Texas, you know, he did some stuff. Well, you know, the thing is, the governor of Texas really doesn't do anything. They've got something down there called a railroad commissioner. Now, that person has a lot of power. This is true. The only thing the governor of Texas really does is decide whether to execute people or not. Bush had a lot of fun with that. He used to do impressions of people on death row. This is true. But he never let anybody off the hook. Don't go looking for a pardon from George Bush. No way. He never gives someone a pardon or let them out of jail. No, sir. Well, unless your name is Scooter. See, I don't think Bush actually realized that when he commuted Scooter Libby's prison time, that he was letting a person get out of jail. I think he thought he was saving a dog from the pound. I think that's how Libby got off. You go on, Scooter. Stay out of trouble. Okay, you sly dog, run free. But what I'm saying is, I don't criticize Bush for being governor of Texas, not having any real responsibility or power. Can you imagine if he'd been governor of Texas and he had real power? He'd have invaded Mexico. Just do impressions of the people on death row there. Okay, so then Bush became president. And I know a lot of people say that he's run the army into the ground. Not enough body armor, not enough armored Humvees. They extend the tours of duty. There's no health care at Walter Reed. You come back from Iraq, you're wounded. They say, well, you were that way before you left, so there's no benefits. But look, I don't blame Bush. I mean, can you imagine what he'd do if he actually could run the military? No. I'm not going to say that he'd invade Mexico. I don't want to give him any ideas.